Hello people of YouTube, and welcome to another video from my room here in Lima, Peru, and welcome to another Christmassy video. Today we're doing the Christmas tag for the very first time and I am super excited about it. I got the questions from the website called youtubesociety.com. There are 35 questions in total, but because I don't really want this video to be that long, today I'm answering 25. But before we start, if you haven't watched my previous video yet, I invite you to do so. I've put the link up there so you can click and go directly to that video. I appreciate that a lot, and now with that being said, let's just get to the video.
How do you celebrate Christmas?
Every year my family and I go to my grandma's house on Christmas Eve. We go to church at around 8 p.m. Yes, my family is Catholic, by the way, so yes, we go to church. And an hour after we come back home, my grandma's house, then we set up the Christmas table and we wait there until 12, so it's officially Christmas Day. We pray in front of the nativity set, and after that we make a toast with champagne. I don't really like champagne, to be honest, but for the toast I can do anything. And after that, a couple of hours later, not a couple, but maybe an hour later, a couple of uncles join us, so we end up having dinner at around 1 a.m. I know it's super late, but that's that. I have no idea. I guess just my family prefers to eat on December the 25th instead of December the 24th. I have no idea, but that's what we do. It's like a dinner slash breakfast because we do eat a lot. In fact, Christmas dinner is my favorite dinner among all dinners I eat around the year. But if you're wondering what we do on December the 25th, it's actually pretty chill, to be honest. We stay at my grandma's house, so we sleep there, and I wake up super late the next day, so we eat the leftovers, the delicious leftovers from the night before, then we listen to music, and we also watch some cozy Christmas movies.
How are you spending this Christmas?
It is hard to tell, honestly, because with this Rona situation, we don't know what is going to happen tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. We don't know if new measures will be enforced. Although I don't think so, because every single business here in Peru is pretty much open, which is something that I completely disagree, but that's another topic. But talking about Christmas, I don't really know. Like, I cannot plan anything either. Like, people were saying that the second wave was going to come here in December. Then a couple of days ago I read that the second wave will come at the end of February or March, around that time. So we don't know anything, but I'm just working here in my mind. I am preparing myself mentally that I shouldn't be sad if we don't do anything in the end, because this is for the best. So the best thing is you to be positive, and that's what I'm doing.
What's your most memorable Christmas memory?
I don't really have the Christmas memory, you know what I mean? But the best ones are definitely from when I was a kid. The celebrations were much bigger, not only with my close family, but also with my aunts, my uncles, my cousins. The living room was full of people and the tree was full of presents. At that time, we used to exchange gifts with everyone in the family. It was super fun because we were a lot, as I said earlier. But as time went by, we just stopped doing that. Thank you so much, economy. Some family members decided to move to the US. Some others decided to celebrate Christmas in a different way. And nowadays, we're just around 6 or 7 people celebrating Christmas together, but I indeed have a beautiful memory of that time.
How do you spend the last Christmas?
I celebrated it the same way I mentioned in question number 1. However, the year before that one was super crazy. My family came from the US, so we were a bunch of people once again. It was really nice to have them here. And I even had to go to the airport that day. This year was supposed to be way different than previous years, but we don't know anything, so we will see.
What is your favorite Christmas movie?
I don't really have a favorite movie. I would say The Holiday, but I actually don't consider The Holiday a Christmas movie, just because I like that movie so freaking much that I can watch it all year round. I don't care, I just like that movie. But apart from The Holiday, I think The Polar Express. The Polar Express is just so freaking moving. It moves my heart. every time I watch that. The Christmas Chronicles is a good movie too. Then there's another movie called Deck the Halls, I believe it's called. I'm not sure, but it's a comedy movie. You should definitely watch it. It's so freaking funny, and I just love Christmassy movies so freaking much.
What is your favorite Christmas song?
I have many favorites, so I don't really have a top favorite one, but lately I've been listening and singing in my head Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, sang by Frank Sinatra. Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
What do you eat on Christmas Day?
In a previous question, I mentioned that the Christmas dinner is my favorite dinner among all dinners of the whole year. It's a Peruvian tradition to eat turkey. We also have a variety of salads, a variety of rice, tamal, panettone. I'm gonna put some pictures, I don't know where, but yes. We also do pork, not that much, not my family, but some families do. Instead of turkey, they do pork. And yeah, it's so freaking delicious. Oh my god, I'm hungry already. I just get so freaking overly excited every time I think about food. Now my mouth is watering and I just can't. I'm so freaking hungry.
Do you have any Christmas Eve traditions?
I don't think they're traditions that my family specifically has, but if you're wondering how we Peruvians celebrate Christmas, I invite you to watch a video I filmed a couple of years ago where I explain everything about it. I'll put the link up there and also in the description box down below.
Do you wear Christmas jumpers?
No, I don't, and that's so sad because I've always dreamt of having a snowy Christmassy during winter. But it's impossible to have that here in Peru because Christmas is always at the beginning of summer, so it's super hot.
In your culture, when do you open gifts?
And like in the United States, where people open their gifts in the morning of December the 25th, here in Peru at 12 o'clock, that is December the 25th at 00 hours, after wishing each other Merry Christmas, people open gifts.
What was your favorite gift you've received on Christmas?
I don't think I have a favorite gift. I mean, me as a kid, my favorite gifts have always been the ones I've received that year, if that makes sense. So I think that's why I don't really have any specific memory in my head. But I do consider that my favorite gifts are the ones that I've received from my mom because she knows me better.
Have you ever gone Christmas caroling?
Unfortunately not. I mean, I don't think Christmas caroling is a Peruvian tradition. I mean, at least not here in Lima, which is the place where I am from. But if you're Peruvian and if you live outside Lima, please let me know in the comments section down below if you go Christmas caroling.
Have you ever built a gingerbread house?
No, I haven't. That's not a Peruvian tradition either. And actually, those gingerbread houses are really hard to find. It's not that you can go to any supermarket and just get them, not at all. And if you do, they're quite expensive, so we don't do that here. But I would love to, since I like watching those videos on YouTube where people are just decorating their super cute gingerbread houses.
Worst present you've ever received?
We all know that playing Secret Santa might not be that fun. And it gets even worse when you're in school because as a teenager, you don't really have a budget. I remember when I was in high school, I used to be so into punk, metal, screamo, that sort of genre, and we played a Secret Santa. Do you know what I got? I got a CD. A pop music CD. That's not the worst part. The worst part is that it wasn't an original CD, but a copy, like a random burned copy. That's illegal, but the thing is that it's not cool when you buy something really nice and you don't receive something with the same value, you know?
What is your all-time favorite Christmas food?
My all-time favorite Christmas food is probably something I will never eat ever again because my grandma lost the recipe. She used to prepare this delicious rice with pecans, raisins, and bacon, and I don't know what else, but it was so good, believe me. Last year, I asked for the recipe on Christmas and she told me she lost the recipe. I was so freaking heartbroken, believe me. I tried to look for the recipe on the internet, on YouTube, yada yada, and I just didn't find it. So I don't really know what's gonna happen with my life without that rice.
Is your Christmas tree real or fake?
It's fake. We don't do those real Christmas trees here in Peru, which is good, right? Good for the environment, and also that can be fun, okay? Because we cannot only get those regular green trees, but also red, white, and like so many colors.
Have you ever built a snowman?
No, because Christmas is during the summer and it doesn't even snow here in Lima, not even in winter, and that's sad.
Who cooks the Christmas meal?
My grandma used to do it, and nowadays we just buy everything. Like, we take the turkey to a restaurant to bake it for us, and then we get everything else in the supermarket. I guess nobody likes to cook in the family. We love to eat though.
What gifts do you want for Christmas this year?
I would love to go to the wizarding world of Harry Potter, but I know it's not gonna happen. Thank you so much, Money, and thank you so much, Rona. But if we're talking about a physical item, any Harry Potter related item will make me super happy. I actually have a couple of Funko Pops in my list, but I know I'm not gonna get them because they're really hard to get, plus they're expensive. But I would love to get Molly Weasley with a burrow. Also Harry attending the Quidditch World Cup, and Ron as well. There are just so many Funko Pops I would like to get.
Do you prefer giving or receiving gifts on Christmas?
That's actually a sensitive subject to me because I've never had a permanent job to actually be able to give presents on Christmas. And for that reason, I've always felt bad when I receive something and I don't have anything to give in return. But apart from that, I'm definitely a giver because watching that person's face when opening my gift is priceless.
What is your favorite thing about Christmas?
My favorite thing about Christmas, I cannot really explain because I feel it here. If you've watched The Polar Express, you will totally understand that. I've always felt special during Christmas time ever since I was a little girl. At first I thought it was the excitement of the presents that made me feel like that, but later on, after I grew up, I don't know, I continued feeling this way, and I think it's just my Christmas belief that makes me feel this way, and I just love it. It's special, and I just love this feeling so freaking much.
Have you ever celebrated Christmas in another culture?
Yes, twice. The first time was in 2016. I was in the US, and I think I really didn't experience culture shock because my roommates were Peruvians, so that was cool. The next year though, 2017, that was a real culture shock. I was in China in a city called Tianjin by myself, and I decided to go out for a walk. There were lots of couples. I even thought it was Valentine's Day. Like, for us Peruvians, and I think for the majority of people, Christmas is for family, you know? And to see couples, it was shocking to me, okay?
What makes Christmas special for you?
The food. Family, of course. Family unity is everything. I learned that nothing is permanent in this world. You don't know what is going to happen next year. You don't even know what is going to happen tomorrow. Thank you, Rona. So we do have to cherish every single memory we have. We have to cherish all the time we spend with our family, and Christmas allows us to do that, so that's very valuable.
What would be your dream place to spend Christmas?
Definitely somewhere where I can spend Christmas during winter. Like, I don't have a specific place in mind, but definitely somewhere with snow, hot cocoa, jumpers, and all those cozy feelings.
What's your one Christmas wish?
Health for my family and everybody I know, and I just want COVID to go away. Is that so hard to ask? I'm not saying that I want our lives to be back to normal. What I want is for everybody to learn something from this situation to become better people in the future after this is all over. Okay guys, so this is all for this Christmassy video. Please let me know in the comment section down below where you are from and if you're doing anything special on Christmas. I would love to read that. And I just want to take this opportunity to wish you Merry Christmas in advance. I know this year is super different, but something that I've learned during this year is that we should all be super grateful for everything we have, for the little things in life for our family and also health, which is something we should never ever take for granted. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. For the last time, you cannot follow me on Instagram because I temporarily deactivated it, but you can definitely hit that subscribe button if you want to keep hearing from me. So this is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys like it, and please look forward to the next one. Bye bye.